honestly, we're really, really happy to have this celebration. C.L.A. was formed with California Lawyers for the Arts by way of Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts LA with Amy Neiman, Senator Diane Watson, who was then senator, now representative in Congress. She was then senator in in the Senate, and a number of people here in LA, as well as Bay Area Lawyers for the Arts.
I've been on the board of the California Lawyers for the Arts for 20 years now. And I guess when I decided I had a passion more for being in the art world side of it. I still wanted to keep my hand in some way that had value. And I couldn't find a better organization than California Lawyers for the Arts for really doing significant work. In these difficult times, funding for the arts has never been more critical or more important. We're trying to keep arts in schools. We're trying to have the funds available to support organizations like this. And the California Arts Council is embarking on a million plate campaign to refund the budget for the California Arts Council through the sale of 1 million license plates over the next 3 years. $50 for a plate times 1 million is $50 million. And we would net most of the proceeds of that, and that would go into our grants for nonprofits and for arts education, and give kids a lot more options than just becoming an attorney.
But the first award that C.L.A. is giving out tonight goes to Elsa Ramo for her terrific pro bono work on behalf of C.L.A. clients.
I just want to thank you so much for recognizing this. California Lawyers for the Arts, when I started my practice, I just wanted a place to connect with people that were in my position, that were wanting to be a part of the film and television and entertainment industry. And I just find that this organization allows me to be a lawyer and connect with artists. And of those 70 consultations, some people are frantic, and it's just amazing to be a part of something where I can translate from legalese into plain old English that everything's going to be okay. And there is a safe haven for artists, and California Lawyers is definitely that organization.
Now it's my distinct pleasure to present our award to Monger, Tolles, and Olsen.
California Lawyers for the Arts, which I still sometimes think of as Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts, forgive me, has a particularly warm spot in my heart. When I moved here 25 years ago, I had been interested in visual arts ever since I went to art school as an undergraduate, and I knew I wanted to make the arts part of my practice. Had no idea how to do it. Somebody in my office was kind enough to mention what was then VLA, now C.L.A. I called, introduced myself, and within a day or two, I had my first referral. I say this because it's not just a great resource for artists, it is that, but it's a great resource for young lawyers particularly who want to get started with things that they really care about. And so for those of you at firms who haven't spread the word to your colleagues about that resource, send an email tomorrow morning. You'll be amazed. It was a great thing for me.
It is my extreme pleasure to present our award to the Geffen Playhouse. Deborah, Nazi?
I first of all want to thank California Lawyers for the Arts for a lot of things, for all the work you do in the community, but also for recognizing what it means to be out in the trenches in arts education and to recognize that. I am so lucky. I feel absolutely amazed that every day I get to walk into a beautiful building like the Geffen Playhouse. And within 1 week, in the last week, I worked with 2 to 3-year-olds with a concert we had as part of our children's series. I worked with seniors up to 101 years old in our senior program earlier in the week at a senior center. And I constantly get to be out in the community. And also, I forgot, 2 elementary schools where we're doing arts programming at the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, 35 years of public service.
So I cannot thank you enough for this recognition. Our work will go on because I have people like Mark and people like Holly Mitchell, who's going to take Karen Bass's place, that are going to be there to serve you. So thank you for letting me be part of this afternoon. I am so honored and thrilled to be recognized by you. Thank you.
The next award is being given in memoriam to one of LA's great artistic and cultural icons, Robert Graham. It's an honor to see so many of Mr. Graham's good friends here tonight, artists and colleagues alike, but it's especially meaningful to see Mr. Graham's wife, Angelica, with us, who I had the pleasure of meeting.
I'd like to thank California Lawyers for the Arts for this, and Jack and Billy and Ed and Tony and all of his really good friends that are here and family that have come out today. It means a lot to have this memorial tribute to him, and I thank everybody for being here and participating in it. Thank you.
Now we would like to present the final award to First Lady of California, Maria Shriver. Here to present the award, Melissa Shriver and myself.
Out of the 50 states in this country, California ranks last in its spending in the arts. That's the kind of statistic Maria hates. So when she heard about the Million Plate campaign we were developing at the Arts Council, she rolled up her sleeves and went to work. And that's because that's the kind of job Maria loves.
You are always about finding solutions. You've worked since you've been First Lady to really promote the arts, see them as an integral part of what makes us a great society, what makes us a great state, what inspires people, what heals people.
It has been a great pleasure for me to be able, in my own small way, to promote the arts in California and to try to put more art into the State Museum where legislators go. They have to go, and then they see arts, and then they see the license plate campaign, and they learn that we're last and we can be first. And that they understand that so many kids in conventional schools today don't learn the way everybody else learns. And so for so many of them, art is a way to express themselves. It is a way to feel good about themselves, and it is a way to see their futures.
I think he'd be very proud of being honored today, particularly by the First Lady, Maria Shriver, who was such a patron of his and took such care to always incorporate him in the National Medal of the Arts and her endeavors in California. So we're very appreciative of that.
If you could tell our California people why it's important to have the arts license plates, what would be the most important thing you could say about it?
Well, it will take us from last to first in terms of arts funding, and it's simple, it's easy, it's tax deductible. You have to have a license plate, so why not have a license plate that gives back to your state and your community and the people in it who are artists?
The money goes to arts educational programs and to our grants for communities. And it really should be having, if you believe in the power of the arts and the arts to heal and educate, you should have an arts license plate the same way you are proud of voting. You have that I voted sticker. Your badge of honor is that plate.
The thing that's great about the plate that people don't realize is it's currently 2/3 of the grant budget for the entire state of California. 2/3 of the grant money in our state is coming from that arts license plate, and people really don't even know about it yet. So we're trying to promote it, make people aware that it's a simple decision. You need to buy a license plate, so just upgrade your choice. Put the arts plate on your car. $38 of the $50 comes directly to the California Arts Council and goes directly into grants. So it's a very big difference you're making in the state by buying that arts license plate. So buy a plate.